If you're running an HVAC, plumbing, or electrical business, and you're still mixing your business and personal finances, you're hurting your profits. Maybe you think, I'll take care of it later. It's no big deal, we'll just clean it up. But here's the truth. That one mistake costs you thousands in taxes, bookkeeping, and missed deductions. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to fully separate your business and personal finances so you can stay organized, profitable, and stress-free come tax season. Let's get started. Here's why mixing business and personal expenses is a major problem. Number one, it's an accounting nightmare. When you mix business and personal expenses, it creates a huge mess. You're going to be spending more time, money, and effort sorting through that mess, regardless of whether or not you have an accountant or a bookkeeper. Number two, the tax risks. The IRS can disallow legitimate business expenses if they think you're commingling your personal and business expenses. So let's eliminate that risk and separate personal and business. Number three, profitability and cash flow confusion. Have you ever tried to drive your car blindfolded? It's not that easy. It's just exactly how you're driving your business right now. You can't understand your business's profitability if everything is mixed between your personal and business. So separate that out to get a clear picture. So how do you fully separate your business and personal expenses? Well, there's 5 easy steps to take. Step number 1, are you still using your personal checking account? Stop, you can't. So step number 1, open a separate business account for all things business. So this can be a checking account at your favorite bank, doesn't really matter where, it just needs to be separate from your personal account. If you want to take that up a notch, you can check out my other video on Profit First, where you'll open 5 accounts that'll help you with budgeting and cash flow. Step number 2, do the same thing for all of your credit cards. So instead of using your personal card to pay for anything business related, open a business credit card instead. And then you'll use that business credit card to pay for things, like tools, materials, fuel, truck maintenance, etc. But use the business card for business expenses and the personal card for personal expenses. That keeps things very separate from the very beginning. Step number 3, pay yourself consistently. So stop randomly pulling money out of your business accounts for personal expenses. Instead, what you'll do is you'll set up a consistent pay schedule. So depending on your entity, this looks a little differently. So for an LLC, you'll take draws out of the business. It's best to do these on a regular scheduled basis. Or if you're using Profit First, you can take your draw when you do your reallocations. If you're an S Corp, you'll get paid normally via payroll just like your employees. And you can take draws in addition to that, but try to limit those to a certain time of the month. Again, with Profit First, maybe when you do your distributions. And why would you do this? Well, it's going to make it easier to track your income, and also it makes it a lot easier to avoid any cash flow confusion, as you know when you'll get paid and you know how much you'll get paid. Step number 4, separate vehicles, tools, and equipment. If you're using a vehicle that's not fully owned by the business, such as a personal vehicle or a mixed-use vehicle, make sure you're tracking the business mileage that you're putting on. So I recommend using a mileage tracking app. But if you don't want that, you can also look at just simply doing a sheet of paper in the center console and leaving it there and making sure it stays updated. And then for tools and equipment, again, just use the business checking account and the business credit card that we already set up previously. Use those to buy tools and equipment. That way they're inside the business and they're not attached to your personal. They're no longer a personal expense. Number 5, use accounting software. So rather than dumping a pile of receipts off at your CPA's office once a year, getting told how much your business makes and how much you owe in taxes, you should know your numbers throughout the year. That way you can make proper business decisions based on real-time cash flow and profitability. So to do this, you should use some sort of online software such as QuickBooks Online or Xero. That way you can track your expenses by category. You'll link your checking account that we created. You'll link that business credit card that we created. And then you'll just categorize those transactions to the appropriate accounts. And while doing this, every month you should reconcile, make sure everything lines up with your statements. And during all of that review, you'll catch whether or not you had any personal expenses accidentally still in the business. If you do, categorize them as owner draws and get them out of your books. That way everything stays nice and clean. And a pro tip, if you want some really easy way and you're not a big fan of the QuickBooks Receipts feature, you can just create a Google account and use that Gmail and that Google Drive to upload receipts. Snap a picture with your phone, upload it right from your phone. You're good to go. All your receipts all in one place, nice and organized. All right, so you got the 5 steps complete. So now what are some common mistakes to avoid? Again, number 1, make sure you're using the right account or the right card for the right transactions. So avoid paying personal bills with the business account. Even if you pay it back, it still makes your financial records muddy and messy. And then don't forget about the vehicle side of things. So if you're using a personal vehicle or a mixed-use vehicle, make sure you're recording that mileage. That's a super easy and highly impactful tax deduction that you definitely want to take advantage of. So if you're serious about creating a profitable, financially stable business, then you know by now that you need to separate your business and personal finances. Let me know in the comments, what's your biggest struggle with regards to separating your personal and business finances? Maybe I can help. I'm Austin with Accounting for Trades, where we help plumbing, HVAC, and electrical contractors by plugging profit leaks and keeping cash flowing with no-nonsense accounting. See you on the next one.